Hello there, I'm Tabletop Toby. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Wondrous Creatures. This is a worker placement game where you're gathering cards and resources, you're building a tableau to create different combinations, your workers kind of progress and upgrade as you go through the game, and why I'm doing the unboxing is the art for this game looks amazing. I don't think every game is necessarily worth an unboxing, but the art on this I'm super excited about. So hopefully as we unbox it, that will hold true. So with that, if you like this, please like and subscribe, very much appreciated. And let's get into this big box first, and these are little extras, we'll do those later. And as always, I would like to note that Paxton, our safety officer, has approved me to use this knife. The way the box holds the art, I don't know, it's something about the cardboard quality. It just looks very nice and very booky. So give you a little close-up of that there. And here we go. You didn't see that? Information cards. We have the instruction book, a board, nice quality, but that's not what we're looking for in here. We're looking for those wondrous creatures. We have a punch board with some trackers, tokens, nets, etc. All kinds of animal eggs that play a part in mechanics. Some trophies and tiles and other tokens. This looks like the main board. So there's two different sides, one for a lower player count and one for a higher player count. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. So first off, you have this bag that I believe the egg tokens go into that you maybe pull out randomly. It is super silky and has the same art as the box you see in these beautiful screen printed meeples. This is kind of what we wanted to get into. So we have this armadillo dinosaur. We have this also looking dinosaur, and I realize now it's like a kangaroo dinosaur. So just imagine it hopping along. Snail, turtle, not sure, a seahorse turtle maybe. And then the flowy dragon horned goat. And there's 9 captains. Freya, the card tells us, is the egg nurturer. Wonder what mystical creatures will emerge from those eggs. We have Hawa, the bird on the head and then cuddling that cat, is the benevolent creature guardian. So it makes sense that he's cuddling with some creatures. We have Magus, it's kind of an Indiana Jones inspired explorer. And these are asymmetric powers on each of these. So this is each time your captain is placed, activate one adjacent special effect icon that your captain is facing. So able to identify some extra resources. We have Cabot. It's kind of a bard with a little pony because he's sassy. The laid-back wanderer. Nothing like a good tune to recharge our spirits. We have Tingent, who's a robot, a wind-up robot. So I hope he has an assistant or someone who keeps him going. Otherwise, that could be a problem. And Tingent is in fact energetic. Beep, I possess knowledge on enhancing creature energy. Boop. Their special ability is when your captain ability unlocks, or each time your captain is placed, place 1 energy on your board, or allocate any number of energy from your board to any energy cards in your reserve, because they're energetic. This is Octavia, the pirate, the parrot who kind of looks like it has a bat wing. Oh yeah, you can tell from the back there. Octavia is the island's outlaw. It's simple. I want it, I get it. We have Marie, who has a mischievous look on their face. And I don't know, this hair it looks kind of like ice cream cones. I guess maybe that's the style where they're from. Definitely looks like they're up to something though. Bountiful entrepreneur. Oh, here we go. In places where others have yet to I possess what others can only dream. Definitely some attitude on that one. We have Samuel, who has kind of a military vibe with some maybe war decorations there. Veteran explorer, so that tracks. And finally, Helena, who has a total like Tibetan mountain vibe, gathering some herbs, a little hair scarf. Oh, mountain herbalist. There we go. That's some good art, people. It shows you exactly what she is, and yeah, there we go. And we can do a little fashion show with our captains and creatures, so you can see what they look like on the creatures. Tingent the robot, nicely color contrasted there. Maybe the pirate, also going for the color contrast on the dinosaur kangaroo. And you see, so 1 out of 3 of these is magnetic and allows you to have them on the board and move around without them falling off, which is kind of nice. It's a nice, cute little effect. Freya's feeling the dragony goat something or other. I feel like someone's going to comment and be like, no, that's a combination of these things. And, you're probably right. I'm not sure. And last but not least, Makus on the seahorse turtle, I think. And then the creatures in the Kickstarter pack. We have the butterfly cat. I love this one. This may be my favorite. One of my favorites. I'm going to probably say another one's my favorite. This is my favorite right this second. Axolotl salamander. Not sure. I like it though. I believe this is, upon reflection, a bee sheep. I think that's maybe wool. I have to say these Kickstarter ones are a little zanier, and I kind of am loving them for it. I like a little zany and weird, as you'll learn the more that you watch my stuff. Owl, snow leopard, I think, and a unicorn, and those are starfish in the mane and tail. A little like barnacled unicorn, I guess. And the captain in the Kickstarter pack is William, kind of zany scientist with a beaker. Inquisitive scientist. I'll just note there's a solo mode, and the backs of some of these captain cards have, I guess you go against Tingent, the robot when you're playing solo. It's an AI opponent. So there's easygoing Tingent, or terrifying Tingent. Looks like a higher difficulty level. Wild Tingent. Different options of difficulty it looks like to play against. And then we'll look at the Wondrous Creatures cards. So this is the cards that you're collecting with your worker placement, and these have different bonuses and things you can build in your tableau, and there are 129 of these, so we are not going to look at all these. We're just going to breeze through and pause on the ones that pique our interest. Oh, bear more. Look at that, there's like an oyster on top of a frog or a toad. Very whimsical and fun, and making combinations of different weird things. I feel like the art of this is going to be the same effect as the art in Everdell. It's just going to kind of make me happy to play the game and kind of see which ones I get. And I may make poor choices sometimes picking one just because I want to look at it in my tableau for a while. And then there's too many for us to go through these all individually. So we've only gone through that many, and there's this many more. So now we're really going to hop through these. Oh, that one's really cute. All kinds of different undersea waspiki living for this one. So there's a sampling of the Wondrous Creatures. There's some other cards. There's these goal cards. It looks like maybe the first, second, and third person to achieve, in this case, 14 or more creature cards in your reserve. Eggs, maybe different matching symbols of different kinds of creatures, a certain number of them. They are double-sided, and maybe this is different player counts. There are cards that control Tingent in the solo mode, so this will just guide you through. Looks like fairly quick and easy, maybe. Looking forward to checking out the solo mode of this. Get a playthrough up. And we'll just breeze through the other components so you can see those quickly. So this is the player board, so you track your different resources there. There's where the eggs go. These are achievement markers, it says, so this is where those kind of quill markers go. as you achieve different things, or maybe you unlock these to get bonuses. We'll find out. And then your captain, whatever captain you're choosing, goes right there to remind you of your asymmetric power. And so you can just look at the pretty art of yourself. Here's that beautiful draw bag. It's nice and silky, and punchboard with sundry components. So the eggs of the different types of animals, it looks like, some tiles that you put out, some trophies. Here's that energy, it looks like, some nets, maybe you have to use those to gather, some different markers maybe for the AI, it looks like. Draw deck that you put on one side of the board, put different resources and things to gather. We have the main board here where you're doing the exploring, the placements, getting the resources, getting the cards. Just little touches of art here and there, some flourishes of design. It's like kind of an old mappy vibe. And see another one down here. I kind of like that. Feels pretty clean for a game board for this type of game. It's just those touches so that your focus is on the cards and the art maybe in front of you. And this is a readable board where you're doing the stuffs. All right, and that's the stuff from the main base game. So we're going to look at some of these bonus stuffs we got. There's 3 different boxes. This is Gargantuan Beasts. This looks like some extra captains, a separate instruction manual, how to integrate these things into the main game probably. Here's these beast markers, so it's probably just a layer of additional gameplay. See, it has a beastie vibe. For the new captains, we have a rebel, a quick-witted journalist. So word has it that new research findings on eggs have been uncovered. Could I reference them? So what's her ability? Each time your captain is placed adjacent to another player, gain an egg of the same species as that last egg added to that player's reserve. So that's kind of funny. She's like stalking the other players and getting like to replicate what they get. That's really funny. She's gathering that information by being a creepy stalker rebel. That makes me want to play you more. We have Ash, creature hanging off their shoulder. Ash is the keen spectator. Opportunities often lie in places easily overlooked. We have Nathaniel. It's a very knight, old school knight. Determined vanguard, that sounds about right. And then Morgan, who you can barely see Morgan's face because Morgan is looking at that spell book, it looks like. Mystic's Enchanter, so that also sounds about right. There are new creature cards to throw into the mix, so we'll just look through these quickly. Kangigan. I don't know how many of these I should try to pronounce. What parrot? Ooh, Salamander. Because it's underwater, get it? Salamander, but it's a... Yeah. Ooh, I like that one. That was smooth. So I assume you just can mix these in. And then there are these beast cards. I assume because it's the Gargantuan Beast. So, Yetitle, Yeti Idol, Yeti Idol. So it looks like have different abilities, kind of like the main cards, but maybe they operate differently. We'll just have to see. Next we have the Crusette KS Kickstarter. More creatures to ride, instruction manual, and something else. Some cards there. Let's take a look at these. Snail octopus, maybe. This looks dragony ram. I guess maybe that's ram horns there. This definitely, I'm getting whale, but I'm not sure combined with what. Definitely does not, it's not standard whale. This is the last one, so it's a double-tailed tiger something. A walrus? Is that what that is? Tiger walrus? I kind of like that idea. I'm just not sure if that's what I'm seeing. And there's this pack of cards that came, so it does not look like it's going to get mixed into the regular deck, so let's just take a look. So it looks like these are bonuses for all of the different crew, even the other ones. So there's the bee sheep, if you remember the bee sheep. So once per game, immediately place one of your crew members on the map, available when at least one time token has been revealed. Once per game, play one card for one resource less per revealed time token. So these are once per game bonuses for the different crew that you can get. So that's kind of interesting, something to throw in to mix things up. All right, and last but not least, the upgraded components. I assume this is for all the cardboard pieces. Oh yeah. So first off, it looks like metal trophies, and then feels like wooden component replacements for all of those. So let's take a look. So yes, for your trophies as you earn them, these are metal versions of those. All right, and this is quite a pile of upgraded bits. So we have the nets, we have all the eggs. These are wood versions of all of those. And these are screen printed, even the AI component, the scoring bits, energy tokens. So just all of the stuffs. These do look very nice. The quality of these is very good on the printing. And that was my unboxing of Wondrous Creatures. I'm loving the screen printed meeples. I'm loving the creative combination of different types of animals, both mythical and real. I'm loving the art on the cards, but I'm most excited. I do love art and components, but it's all about gameplay. So for me, if these art and components play into that gameplay and they merge together in happiness, then that would be awesome. And that was something I was hoping for with this game. So we will dive into the gameplay, see about the card combination. I love tableau building. I love worker placement. I love resource management. These are the exciting things that I love. But if there's a fun theme that kind of fits on top of it, and here you have the eggs and you have the crew and the creatures you're gathering, kind of hunting with the nets. So it seems like the two might tie together in this game. So I'm hoping that is the case, and we will find out together. There is a solo mode that I'm excited to dive into with different difficulties. So thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. And just remember, the only rule is that there are no rules, except in board games.